tonight's Snub, hot hip-hop from Cavemen, The Dylans, The Catherine Wheel Live, Kitchens of Distinction, and Should Be Stars, Galliano. Before all that, the dreamy, trippy sounds of the new single from the Telescopes. Cavemen are on the verge of releasing their first album. Positive reaction comes out on Profile Records, and it's already been hailed in some quarters as the best UK hip-hop album ever. Young, gifted and from Aylesbury, we asked them to explain what their new single, I'm Ready, and the Cavemen thing generally, was saying.
Well, I'm just ready to make a change, you know what I'm saying? In the things that I'm doing, making my change, or positive change, you know, and I'm here to, like, change a lot of people's views of, you know, negative things, like on the Oprah Winfrey show about rap, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was, you know, they was trying to say that rap was bad. They had a bit about the Guns N' Roses, them saying niggas and that, but they never really kept on that subject. It seems like they was just getting at rap, you know what I'm saying? So all like the stereotypes and, you know, what I usually write in my raps, that's what I'm trying to change.
We believed, like from day one, from when I was at school, like, you know, I believed that I could do, you know what I mean, make music. I just kept at it, you know what I mean? It's something that everyone can do, you know what I mean? They just got to keep at it, you know what I mean? People are fighting you down, government's fighting you down, but you just got to keep striving, positive, you know?
That's it.
Vocalist, who's outstanding, demanding a piece of the pie, so I could write some rhymes for the people to listen to and lend an ear, cause it's my premiere to house the joint so you can wave your hands from side to side and just ride and glide like the rhythm does, cause it's a new decade. 91, I'm here to get paid, bringing the funk back, giving you a taste of real hype juice that's been missing on whack, polishing up myself cause it's gotta be done, showing people that I'm not number one. I'm just a kid that's going out for mine, and you could too if you showed some time. Instead you wanna live your life like a shame, so make a change. Yo, I'm ready. You hear that? Yo, I'm ready to to make a change. Yeah, I'm ready. Yo, I'm ready. Yo, I'm here to rap, not prove that I'm better than him or the other one. Stop playing veteran. Coming in strong like your life's a gun with a holster. You're coming like a poster, still you know feels, you just can't face me. Your rhymes are stupid and attitude is crazy. Here's a taste of what you haven't got. The status of a rapper that has maintained. From now till the ending, I'll keep snapping up next, getting vexed, but you just can't flex. Bringing the crosstown back in effect. The group that the principal has select. Made real funky, here for the people. Get on the right track, cause we're equal. Lyrics are blazing fast like a machete, so make a change. Cause yo, I'm ready. Yeah, yo, I'm ready to make a change. Definitely, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Charisma is what I'm bringing. Rap is all about rapping, not singing. Commercial stuff gets thrown out the window. So now you know. I'm ready to crush all the stereotyping. Giving you life cause it's the crowd I'm hyping. So check the project, what I'm trying to do. Make a better way for me and you. So we can unite and have true unity. Cause on the mic MC I'm talking. Speak out rhymes so the public hear me. Not too strong so they don't fear me. Walk a rightful path, teach the youth a better way to live, cause yo, here's the proof. Rhymes are flowing over this track steadily. I'm here to make a change for yo, are you ready? Yeah, I'm talking to you, are you ready? Cause I'm ready. Yo, are you ready? Yeah, cause I'm ready. Yo, I'm ready. Are you ready? Well, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yo, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yo, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Norwich's Catherine Wheel have just one single released so far. Snub filmed them live at London's Escape Club.
She
Not everything from Sheffield is a dance track, and the Dylans are here to prove it. Their debut, modestly entitled Godlike, has been out for some weeks but videoless, until Snub intervened. Galliano released their great, serious and funny debut album in a month or so. Their second single is just out. Snub asked them about jazz, rap and what else they were on about.
I believe you have the will.
I have the will firm, don't you worry.
You've got to be aware of the past to know where you are in the present. You know, that doesn't mean that the past has to dictate to you, you know, or dictate to our generation, because like, I think if everyone seeks reparations about everything, we aren't going to move on anywhere. But I think it is important from everything from the Gulf crisis to racism in general to everything, to know about what's gone before you open your mouth, and that goes for music as well.
So my crew, you see any change?
No, Captain. No change.
Nothing has changed. Oh, nothing. It remains the same.
Angry men trying to do the right thing.
Jazz has always been looked upon as being like the underground music. And like now, like ourselves and Gangstar and things, and also Spike Lee doing the film All Better Blues, showing interest in jazz, it's like brought it up from the underground, and now all the other rappers and other groups and things are like sampling and is you know, taking things from jazz. So it's like now it's time for jazz to come through, because jazz has always been looked upon as being the underground music. But for the first time, it's like coming through. So obviously there's this sudden interest. It's like, wow, jazz at last.
Because, I mean, the reason that Spike Lee and Gang Starr did those tunes anyway were not just because they were getting into jazz, it's because they wanted to set the record straight about jazz, that it was an African-American music and it was a black man's music. So, but I think jazz generally is a...
Hip-hop's just an extension from jazz.
Yeah,
of
totally.
jazz.
Yeah, it's
Hip-hop
just
is
following
sort
the
of-
line.
Yeah, of course, because it's all improvisation, you know, so it's all the same thing, walks hand in hand.
Totally.
And you just like I think that's the thing about music, you know. You just follow the line and just add from where you're coming from. So that's what we're doing.
That's
We're
why
just
history is important.
Carrying on from where it's been left off.
Just like we've always been involved in the jazz dance thing, you know. So that's an influence, as reggae's an influence, as soul's an influence, as funk's an influence. But you just go in the line. Then we're coming from like a British thing. So obviously that's the way we're gonna speak and give that bit.
Ultimately, it's like, you know, you just got to find, it's like any creative, artistic sort of thing, you've got to find your own voice. Yeah. The poet finding his own voice.
I'm asking again, my crew, you see any change?
No change.
Nothing has changed. Whoa, nothing. It remains the same. It remains the same. It remains the same. It remains the
Searching, yearning for the land, the spiritual land, where man and woman can overstand. Spiritual land, the land.
A future mist rolling across the sea, a taste on the breeze.
Spiritual people breaking free.
You see, the world's got small, but not as small as ourselves. When all the small wars join hands,
In for collective health.
now large Benjamin drops in.
And it's time for the night.
As we gaze into the depths,
We seem to lose our sight.
so take a look, me hearty, steady as she goes.
If there's no land soon, then the Lord, He knows.
Still we damaged bagels in the brick lane rain. Could have gone to Dalston, but Steve said they wouldn't be the same. Petty jealousy seemed to rule our lives. Shade under the mast,
As we float under the skies.
I stand still as London. She floods up to my waist like a beautiful baby girl with a scarred face. Not enough answers with questions to cope. Science or is science, but when life got too much road.
Still the books are cooked, the facts and figures lie. The rich them live and the poor them die.
Die. I'm asking again, my crew, you see any change?
No change.
No change, aye.
You've got to break the serious side down with a touch of humour.
Yeah, you see, that's what you got to like.
You've got to enjoy life, basically.
You got to be off the wall a little bit. And I don't think any of us are off the wall though.
I don't know.
He's a bit of an eccentric and he's a bit mad, but apart from that, it's like, it's like, you know, you've got to have humour there because people don't. Anyway, that's just us. It's not really something to think about.
In
I think
anything
just
you
gotta,
do, like whatever you
your
do,
thing.
it's got to be informative as well as entertaining. So, especially in like TV and things. So it's the same for music. If you keep singing about this and that, and you can't get a smile here and there, then it becomes mundane after a while.
Plus, it would be us if we were.
No, it wouldn't.
Electric storm, any GP warn. Cut short in its prime, another after time. A storm that's stronger, lasting like a thunder sound. Laying down, lightning pound. Love the earth and the dark and above. Light and dark, dark and light and fight. Don't let go into the show scene. Left like storm cloud, talking loud. Crowd that lips shroud. Where was heading? Skin was shedding. Storm made me paint words. The ripping and slipping into open wound. Tree grow, then prune. Past 64 and a trip to the mother. Meet you now, sister, brother, still the need to be free. We'd rather be blind than stuck to unwindy. I'll sick of time, ain't mine. Above sea storm clouds.
They gather, my friends. Don't doubt me. Storm clouds, they gather.
cocaine. He came and tame fame to make a plain the claim it's all just a power game. Ground I could not see what I come to be. Sky or cloud or sky, but still they try to get on high. By and by, you see, when I meant to fly, storm at sea, come to be. So came to watch the brain, tight wave, must drown to save. Play the play, make the play a new day. Rain lash hard down in every yard. Will says he ain't down, just around the corner a gun. Who on the run, necessary mean if beyond the sea. Second time in France and he couldn't take a chance. CIA too key, know what I mean? Complex problem, a complicated storm now fate. It's a blow through time, 6 and 9. Don't lose sight, day or night. You see my friends, storm clouds.
They gather. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The storm clouds above. They gather. They gather. They gather.
Egypt burns to Rome, homegrown. Look at the way being shown. Siege being sown, not one alone. Outsider.
They gather.
This flight our fight must never be against each other, but another internationalized other of the storm spread lightning lead. Flash and dash yourself for the center of the cover of the storm. Went all the way back through time, thunder across land plains. Whip from the rains, free to express, so more is less. Mobilized at the mirage, storm's forces blowing courses. Served up cool, was the rule. Field man cussing with Sam and he ran with a plan. Storm hit town to burn the house down. Well above in the east, the west, the west. You tell him, see the storm clouds.
They gather. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The storm clouds, my friend, they gather. So beware, beware, for they gather. Ooh.
Kitchens of Distinction are one of those bands that get single of the week every time they release a record, but still nobody recognises them in the street. This may help. From a new album, this is the Kitchens' 5th single.